All right, y'all. Let's get this thing going. Just in time. Just in time. Like always with these, I've been getting the timing right. So 10:45, time for the co-main event. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. It's time. All right, yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure this connection is good. What's up, y'all? All right. Yeah, it's time, man. Marcus BJ, the boss, what's up? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got tonight. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, man. I think it is. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be like the fight before, but should be good. Like back in the day, maybe like 2016, like 2017, 2018. But it's gonna be good. I don't see it going 3 rounds though. If it goes 3 rounds, somebody might be in survival mode or somebody might be tired on both sides. If we get survival mode from either of these fighters, I'm gonna be disappointed. So, but I don't see that from these two right here. Yo, what's up? All right. Yeah, I'm thinking Suarez like first round or second round submission. Get it to the ground, put Andrade on her back. He just said his palms are sweating. I'm not as hyped for this one. Like I was maybe before. I would have been before, but you know, I'm still hyped for it. But I'm not really as like anxious. I was a little bit more anxious with the that Ebos Barber fight. That was one, man. That was one that had me going, man, because I knew them two were gonna bring it. But this one here should be crazy, man. Yeah, you never know with Andrade, man. You just never know. Andrade still has that chance, but Suarez knows that. Hey, Suarez knows by now. Look, there's 11 ways to beat Jessica Andrade. Take your pick. What style suits you the best? So one round would be a little feeling out. It could be, but I'm not sure. I just don't really see Andrade as a feel out type of fighter. She's either trying to knock you out or she's getting knocked out. So I hope that weight cut was okay for both of them. Well, I mean, Andrade looked a little. Andrade looked a little drained. Suarez did too. This fight's going to tell us how long Suarez can, how long she's able to stay at this weight. How long can she stay at this weight? You say you never bought that Andrade gas tank. What you mean? Like people said she didn't have a gas tank? People said she gassed. Because I've never I've never really heard too many people say she has cardio issues. I've always said she had a pretty good tank when it comes to that. She is a 3 or 4 round fighter, three or 5 round fighter. I mean, yeah, Andrade's never really had a gas tank issue, in my opinion. Has anybody ever thought get has anybody ever believed Andrade had gas tank issues? I never did. Oh, people say she has. You said she gasses. I don't really think she gasses. Come on, let's get this thing going. There's Andrade right there. All right. Okay, there's Suarez showing off the hands a little bit. She's gonna be coming in as a southpaw. Let's see if she can. Let's see if she's able to use that. If she can use that to her advantage. Being a southpaw here. Can she fight a rangy fight? Can she pop them hands like that? Can she pop that straight left? Can she pop a jab? Got some head kicks thrown there. All right. I know it's the mitts, but she looks a little. She looks solid. She looks a little comfortable with her hands. They don't look bad. But we'll see how it is against a moving fleshy target. We'll see how it goes, right? Since that fight ended in a first round finish, it's gonna be a little while. So I think after this next commercial, they should be on their way out. So the boss, I think Andrade has good striking cardio, but she slows down a bit if wrestling is involved. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Once you put her on her back, she gets a little tired. But as far as her legs, I think she has pretty good movement, and she's still always dangerous. Like she's never really like huffing and puffing. Like she still has a pretty dangerous edge to her when she's in the fourth and fifth round. To me, or like even like the third round. About put Rose out in the third round. She was still in there. She was still into the fight with Joanna. I mean, getting outclassed, but she was still there. But whenever she's on the ground, she starts to really exert something. BJ said, "Will Suarez show some stand up?" It would be nice to see some. I hope she does show a little bit. She has the 5 inch height advantage. Or 5 inch difference in height. She's like what 5'5", 5'6". Andrade's listed at what 5'1", 5 foot. It would be nice to see her use her long jab here and use some head kicks. I believe if she throws head kicks or like body kicks, Andrade really won't go to grab and go for a takedown. So I think she has that to her advantage because if Andrade takes Suarez down, Suarez she'll accept that. She's gonna welcome that. So I think she has an advantage by throwing body kicks. Six, what's going on, man? He says Suarez for the win. Yeah. What if Andrade is the one to shoot first? Whew, if she shoots first, it's gonna be interesting. Might as well say it's over, really, right? Now I want to see what her game plan is if she does shoot first. Like, what is she gonna do after that? Like, if Andrade was to shoot first, like, what would she be able to do? Because she didn't even shoot on Rose, I don't believe, right? Rose shot on her and took her down like once or twice. All right, here we go. Andrade, man, she just doesn't understand, man. Like she has a variety of punches, that she could use for her type of body, man, like uppercuts and stuff. Like she doesn't use them enough. All right, we got Lemos. No, I mean we got Andrade. Her last victory is against Lemos at 115, and Suarez her last victory at 115 was what Nina Ansaroff years ago. She bounced back with a victory at 125 over De La Rosa. Andrade lost 2 in a row to Aaron Blanchfield and Jan Janan. Oh man, look, she put the guillotine on JoJo. Oh, that was Pacheco too, right? She put the guillotine on Pacheco, years ago. All right, let's get this thing going. This is gonna be good. Dang, she was putting the moves on Montana, boy. Look. Look, she chokes out Grasso. She beats the mess out of Carla. Let's see. Let's see what Jessica. Let's see what Jessica Andrade can do here, y'all. Let's go. All right, y'all. Y'all can hit that like button while we check this fight out, y'all. Main event ain't really what we looking at. I mean, I might check it out, but Ephraim said Andrade said her and her coaches were taking it back to basics. So I'm expecting loopy punches and lots of openings for takedowns. Right. Yeah, when we talking basics, I mean, really? George, he said, think Jessica's on her last leg. She might be. She might be. It's her fourth fight in the year. And she's really looked good only in one fight. And that was Lauren Murphy, which, is not saying like a huge deal. But we'll see. Everyone said back to basics, like loopy punches, open for takedowns. Zama said she meant going back to training in Brazil. Runnerini said, "Let's go, Jessica." Walter thinks he's burnt out. He said she's been taking too many fights. Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, 4 fights. All 4 fights were dangerous. I mean, took on the top 5 at flyweight. Lauren was the least dangerous, but then you take on a dangerous fighter in Aaron Blanchfield, and improving Jan Janan. Now you taking on a returning Tatiana Suarez. Shoot, she racking the checks up, but them losses, man, they coming. She wasn't able to use the new stuff she was learning, huh? Maybe that's going to be something she has to save for later, but right now, she got a big task ahead of her. Yeah, it's hard for me to see like the first round to be a feel out round because it's 5 minutes of explosiveness from Andrade, and then you got the big girl Suarez who likes to go straight forward and take you down. So I don't really see them. I wonder if I'm a little behind. Zama said new hairstyle for Jessica. Oh, appreciate that, George, at the 3 spot. He said, if Tatiana wins, will she get the title shot? Um, I don't think so. She said she would like to fight one more time this year. And if she fights one more time this year, it would probably be Mackenzie Dern because I think Dana White's going to give Yan Zhana the shot if Wei Lee wins because China versus China is going to be big. And, Yan Zhana is already number 3. She's number 3 with a first round knockout over Andrade. So she beat Jessica first. So she's kind of just waiting her turn. Okay, here we go, y'all. Jessica Andrade is taking a sip of water. She's about to get into the cage. Do a quick check over, as y'all know. All right, who else y'all got in here? Yeah, Andrade needs to give herself more time, but we'll see how this one goes. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes, man. High five, what's up? He said wrestlers have bigger heads. He said, I say Jessica hurts with uppercuts. That's one of my keys to victory is uppercuts. That was one of my keys to victory is uppercuts is going to be important. Yeah, Jan Jana deserves a title shot. I want Tatiana to win until Andrade catch her with a Hail Mary. Walter said, I hope you cover the Silver Girls fights. I'm going to try to. That's in a couple of weeks, right? I should be covering those, though. All right, y'all. Tail of the tape. They're both in the cage now. No walkouts. Andrade is 31. Suarez is actually older, 32. 5'1.5" Andrade. 5'5" is Tatiana. They both weighed in at 115 and a half. 62-inch reach for Andrade. 66 for Suarez. It's a long reach right there. She's got to use it. All right, let's hit that like while we call this fight, y'all. Hit that like while I call this fight. I got to turn the sound down a little bit, though, y'all. Yeah, Jan for sure. Brian, what's up, man? Jan for sure. Jan deserves a title shot for sure. I mean, she's getting ready. I think she's getting ready for December. Regardless who wins, Lamos or Whaley. Mastermind said Andrade looks ready. Brian said, let's go, Jessica. So that's 3 picks for Andrade right there. No. Mastermind said he wants Tatiana to win. High five and Brian, yeah, they're going for Jessica. Okay. Let's go. All right, BJ. Now I'm getting hyped. I'm getting nervous now. Here we go. Now I'm getting hyped. Yo, yeah, here we go. Round 1, y'all. If y'all aren't watching, I'm about to call this thing so y'all can just sit back and listen. Tatiana looks ready. Yeah, she's long. Let's see what she can do with that kickboxing. Ready. Round 1, touch him up. Here we go. Suarez is a southpaw. Suarez going for the head kick already. That's already blocked by Andrade. Andrade keeping her range. Suarez throwing a couple kicks out there. Little feints, keeping that range. She trying to fight a rangy fight so far. Okay, body kick there. Blocked by Andrade. Suarez kind of light on her feet here. Andrade trying to go for that low kick. She missed. Kick to the body from Suarez. Andrade looking patient so far. Head still on the line. Going for those low kicks. Suarez made her miss. Suarez using that lateral movement. Trying to go for that kick to the stomach. Front kick to the stomach. And Suarez going to have to keep that back off the cage because whenever Andrade storms in, she going to go for that right hand possibly. Suarez throwing some body kicks. Starting off with her striking so far here. Andrade throwing a lot of force behind those low kicks, and she's spinning. That's why she's going to be open for a takedown if she continues to do it that way. Okay. Andrade throws that front kick. Suarez catches it. Oh, knee to the body from Suarez. Off balance. She back up. Suarez going back to the body with those kicks. Suarez going for head kicks. Another head kick block there. She's trying to fight off that long jab. I see Andrade loading that right hand up. Okay, nice low kick from Andrade. Suarez returns that body kick. Suarez trying to find that range. Andrade going for the low kicks to slow Suarez down. She's missing most of them, but when she does connect, them things have force. Suarez with that front kick to the body. She dips under. Oh, she tries to go for that single leg. Uh-oh. She's going for that single leg, and the fight's on the ground. Got top control, side control here from Suarez. Andrade is on her back. Uh-oh. Let's see what we got here. Andrade's on her back here. She's got this top control. Yeah, Andrade swung wild too. That was the whole cause of this. Andrade swung wild, and Suarez, she dipped under nicely and went for that ankle. And it wasn't like a full-on takedown. She just grabbed the leg, and Andrade went down with her. Uh-oh, Andrade's back up. Uh-oh. Suarez locking that choke. Landing some knees to the face. No, she's got top. She's just over top of her, but I can't really see if that's a lock in on the neck. No, she's got the other arm around the body. Landing some knees to the face here. Uh-oh. You gonna get this guillotine? Andrade's neck is locked up, yo. Let's see if she can get out. Andrade ain't even trying for no trip or anything here because she don't want to go to it. Knees to the body from Suarez. Suarez, hey, she's out. Suarez is still on her. Oh, good knees to the body from Suarez here. Suarez is dragging her along the cage. Ooh, hard knees to the body. Ooh. Jessica reverses it. Jessica trying to reverse it. Put Suarez to the cage. They break. Back to the center. 48 seconds left. Good kick to the body from Suarez. That kick was off the mark there from Suarez. She's trying for those front kicks to slow Andrade down. She's eye level for those head kicks. Oh, Andrade swinging for the fences. Gotta be careful. Ooh, good body shots from Andrade. Ooh, good jab from Suarez to keep that space. Ooh, Suarez got to watch that chin, boy. Andrade be swinging. Okay, she locked her up again. She's out. Hard left there as Suarez steps back. Hard left from Andrade. Andrade landing that low kick. She getting antsy now. She want to land something big. Oh, a jump kick there from Andrade. Andrade, the body kick. Oh, Andrade started trying to come on strong there. I get that round to Suarez. Them straight left hands, yeah. Yeah, Andrade's always in need of just one clean shot. That's all she needs. But if her footwork ain't right, she ain't going to really have the steam to put behind it. Strength difference so far. You can see Suarez is more in control on the inside in the clinches. But as far as like the striking battle, Suarez is winning the striking pretty solid, I think. But Andrade still has that power, I think, that power advantage, as far as how she's coming forward and her feet are planted. Suarez, she's throwing some good shots and, some good, I'd say some good setups for good counters because she's bouncing on her feet and she's stepping side to side. If she can like set up like a couple of good right hands and lefts, she can open up like a good head kick on Andrade. All right. First round, I give the Tatiana Suarez. Good body, knees to the body, good body attack overall. Here's round two. Suarez flicking that jab out. Andrade looking to close. Ooh, nice kick right there. It looked like it grazed across the face there from Suarez. Body kick from Suarez. Andrade swinging wild. Got to step back. Oh, Suarez shoots. Can she get it? She's got it down. Just got Andrade trying to lock in the guillotine here. Yeah, no guillotine there for her. Suarez on top. Let's see if she goes full on side control here. Andrade on her back again. Suarez got that forearm to the neck here. Let's see if Andrade's been working on her get up. Oh, nice. She slid right up under there, but she's down again. Suarez took her down again. Dang. Oh, locked in the guillotine. Suarez pulled her back down before she could get up. That head's about to slide. Oh, she taps. Second round submission. Second round submission. Oh, that wrestling is still too much. Good striking, though. Oh, man, Jessica. Oh, Jessica. I kind of feel bad for her, man. I do feel bad for her. Oh, man. Oh, second round finish. Second round finish. Y'all see that? Yep. That was my prediction. I either said first or second round finish, because I see both of these fighters starting fast, and Andrade, her ground game ain't gonna be locked in like that, man. Oh man, nice, just nice transitions on the ground from Suarez. Yeah, that was, man. That was a nice transition from Suarez. Oh, right whenever she tried to get back up. I was just about to say she had some nice get up, and then boom, she got flipped back down. And then she tried to get up again. That neck was locked in, man. That's what happens when you rush from the fight. Yeah, against Kill. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, I think this is how the fight would have went before, but it would have been a little bit more explosive and scary back then. But I think overall Suarez, yeah, going to be bigger and stronger. And the thing I liked about this fight was her striking. Like, I like the striking. I like the striking from Suarez. We probably wouldn't have seen that striking element from her like 4 years ago, but I like how she was using the jab, man. I like how she was throwing long punches and long kicks. Lolita said do Serrano and Hardy. I actually don't have it. I can't find it. Just that rematch, right? I believe Serrano is going to win, though. Serrano already beat her before. Yeah, BJ said that straight left pinged her. That second, what was that like in the opening seconds of the second round? Was like a head kick, or was that the straight left hand? Yeah, that junk pinged her, man. Suarez is gonna be dangerous, man, if she continues to work on, that striking like that. And that's what I'm saying about the striking. Like, just work on it. Yeah, the head kick. Okay. Just work on the striking, man, and believe in it. Like, there's confidence in her striking. There's confidence in her striking versus, some of these other girls. I mean, she went back to her wrestling, but that's, it's fine as long as your hands is you can develop you some good hand game too. Gotta gotta be versatile with it, man. All right, let's see who she calls out. I don't want no title shot yet though. George said Tatiana is now 7-0. Oh, you mean 11-0? But you mean 7-0 in the UFC? I got you. James Brooks said Andrade didn't hardly get no hits in. Yeah, 6. Andrade's been the most active. She's been the most active this year, but it hadn't been to her benefit. I mean, financially it has, but it hasn't been to her benefit as far as getting to a title shot. Look at that scramble. Look at that transition right there. Locks it in. Oh, roll. Andrade put too much force behind her low kicks though, man. Like she be throwing them things a lot of force. She be spinning. The patchy mix is there. That's what's up. JP said he missed the fight. I missed the fight. Oh man, you missed the fight. It was a good one. Good finish. All right, y'all. So yeah, that's it. Good fight. Good fight. Um Not gonna be on here too long because I just wanted to call that and handle some business and because I wanted to lock that one in for y'all so we could just go ahead and hold on. I'm just closing something out. Yeah, I just wanted to lock that one in, man, because this is one I've been wanting to call with y'all before and just watch. Yeah, she came out wanting to strike. That was good. Came out wanting to strike. It's all about working on your striking. You got to have that other tool in your arsenal. Rose versus Tatiana is long overdue. Um, yeah, if it happens, I wonder if it happens at 125. If Manon beats Rose, maybe Rose go back down to 115. Maybe it depends on how bad Manon beats her too. I'm just saying, how far I said Andrade was flat footed. Yeah, she's always flat footed. She's always flat footed, but she's always got knockouts too. But there's 11 ways to beat her now. I mean, well, there's 12 now. Dang, Zaman said Grasso will F up Tatiana now. I mean, Tatiana, Grasso's been putting in the work. Grasso is a different fighter. And I mean, the way she grew at flyweight was very good. I mean, she's been, fighting the fights. And it was similar to like Terrence Crawford. The competition that she was fighting wasn't the best, but her skills she was sharpening her skills. She had a lot of skills to work with. Like she was building her skills up. Like that's something I can't knock now. When I watch fighters do that, like Grasso may have not. Well, Macy was a good fighter. Macy was a good fighter, but she's not really the fighter she is now. But Grasso was sharpening her tools up. She was developing other skills. Um, so when she was in there with the big challenge, she was able to utilize those tools and get the victory. So she's been working. She's been active. She's been active. Um, Opposite Tatiana Suarez. Yeah, it would definitely be a different fight. Yeah, I think it would be a different fight, but I wouldn't be surprised if like the strength with still Suarez's major advantage, but I think the overall grappling aspect would be different now because Grasso's a little bit stronger, she's a little bit wiser, and she would make better choices. But back then, I think it was just a different ball game that Grasso was in. But now that Grasso has the confidence and the tools, I think it would be a different fight. I'm not gonna say she would win now. I'm just saying like she has the ability to win more so than before. Like she won't get dominated like before, I believe. JP said was Andrade rushing in again with hooks. She actually wasn't. She started to. There was one point where she did. I think that was in the second round, but she really didn't rush in. She was trying to fight cautious, but she was just getting outstruck from the outside. It was like she didn't fully step in and fight. She didn't find her range with the leg kicks. Like she wasn't really fighting behind like straight punches or anything, or throwing like crazy hooks either. She was just letting Suarez kind of lead the dance. Then she took her down in the last minute, or like about like the last minute of the first round, and was just stuck on her back again. But she got back to her feet, but still, like she's still lacking that. She's still lacking that, man. Easy said Grasso would eat Suarez up on the feet. She wouldn't get it to the ground at all. Oh, Bluebird, what's up? He said Tatiana is just on a different level when the fight goes to the ground. A huge problem in that division. Yeah. I think even the wrestling would be a problem with Wei Lee, man. I think that Tatiana Suarez would still like have full advantage on the ground over Wei Lee at this point. Still like this is her bread and butter when it comes down to wrestling. I think she'll be one step ahead. I think this would be a fight where Wei Lee would have to strike more. Wei Lee would have to strike more. BJ said we hate Tatiana now. Dang, y'all hating on who's hating on Tatiana? Like I mean, honestly, that's an honest assessment. Grasso's gotten better as a fighter. She just beat the champ at flyweight, so I think she has a good chance to beat her now. But yeah, Tatiana, I don't think her is overrated or anything like that, man. GAP, what's up? He said if Valentina is getting Grasso to the ground, the pure wrestler is no doubt getting her to the ground. That's not even MMA math. There you go. I think she would do a little bit better than before, but I don't see her getting like. I think she would do better than before. I don't see her getting dominated though. But that is true, yeah, because Valentina did get her down. Valentina did get her down. Six said Whaley found new love for wrestling and groundwork will surprise everyone. I think her love of the ground is there, but I still think Suarez is levels above her. I think, man, I still say her ground game is still better. So I think it would be wise for Wei Lee to use combinations and move in that fight. I believe she's strong, inside fighting, even in the clinch, but on the ground, on her back, I think Suarez is in control there. Easy, didn't you say? James Brooks said, easy, didn't you say Andrade was going to win? Easy said, I did not. He said, stop it. Mastermind said, Valentina is not a BJJ in wrestler, but able to take Grasso down. Imagine Tatiana wrestling against Grasso. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I think her takedown defense is going to get better and better, though, man. I think Grasso is still a much more improved fighter than she was before, and the weight is going to be, in her favor now too. Yeah, Marcus said Tatiana's been working on the striking to add to her wrestling, but this time she didn't get discouraged with the striking just to go back to wrestling. Right. Like it was a choice, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, oh, it's not working, so I'm gonna panic. She just kind of like blended in there well with it. She melded that well together where it's like a surprise attack. Um, when she was in close quarters at first, pull down to the ground, Andrade swung wild and she just dipped under it, made her miss, and then she went for the single leg. She went for the ankle and pulled Andrade down. So it was like that surprise, and that's what I've been saying. Like that's what I'm saying when I'm talking about fighters like Suarez, De La Rosa, Jillian Robinson, all these grapplers and wrestlers. I just want to see them improve their striking to a level where they can, change it up and they can like frustrate fighters or surprise them by, 1 minute they're striking, then boom, they can take them down and dismantle them. Mastermind said, "But I would pick Aaron to win over Tatiana." Yeah, that's a tough one to pick right there. T- Aaron is a beast, man. When it comes to flyweight, GAP said, "Did you catch that takedown when she still got Andrade when she?" Yeah, I did. That was I saw that one when she was sprawled. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it was right when I saw her get up, and I was like, okay, Andrade's get up is solid, but then she takes her right back down. Yeah, yeah, but overall, it's a good fight, y'all. That was a good fight, good return to straw weight for Tatiana Suarez. I don't think this calls for a title shot yet. I don't want to see Suarez get the title shot yet because she just took one fight back. Um, between Lemos and Wei Lee, I think they're both like active and they're both developing and improving. Suarez, of course, she's improving too. Her striking is looking good, but let's see what it looks like against Mackenzie Dern. I'd like to see Mackenzie Dern by the end of the year. Man, you know what? I don't know, man. Like Suarez is striking. It looks better than Mackenzie Dern. Actually, man. Like who gonna disagree with me on that, man? I mean, from what I'm seeing, like it seems like Suarez is actually on her feet, bouncing around, and her jab is straight. Her left hand was straight. Her kicks to the body were nice. Like she was throwing some nice fluid kicks. She actually looked better than Mackenzie Dern striking. Like so. I don't know, man. Like this probably might be a little bit easier for Tatiana than I think, man. Yeah. Ephraim said much better than Dern, right? Because the other night when I was talking about it, I said, okay, if her striking doesn't look that good, maybe Dern has a chance. But no, like Suarez is actually moving nicely on the feet, like you know, kind of pawing with the jab a little bit to find her range. She was connecting to the body, to the head with those left kicks. Throwing the straight left hand. She looked good, man. Like it looked good. So I think even if her striking is tested against Mackenzie Dern, it'll still look like this. You know what I mean? I think it'll still look as good as it did tonight. I'm not saying like Andrade's like this great striker that she outstruck, but I'm just saying like for somebody that wasn't really getting props for improvement, um, it was on point. True here said Jessica needs to find another line of work. Dang. Yeah, it ain't been a good year, man. Stray said, who's next for Andrade? Got to fight down. That's all I can say. Got to fight down from here. Luana Pinheiro. Maybe give Tisha Torres a rematch. Yeah, maybe Tisha Torres rematch. That'd be all right. Tisha Torres rematch. Angela Hill rematch. Luana Pinheiro. Any of them names for Andrade at this point because right now, she's not beating the top five. Mojo says, been a minute since I had the opportunity to chime in. I just want to give a shout out to Burger Gang and Combo because this is a great channel. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hope everything is okay. Marcus Bell said Hardy's getting beaten up by Serrano. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, she did last time, but I'm sure it's getting beat up. The beat down is a lot worse. GAP said Dern versus Tatiana would be really good. Yeah, I think so. Easy said Dern is still wild with her strike. She'd catch Dern with something stupid and submit her when she half days. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Dern's striking is going to be a big problem for the way Suarez looking tonight. Yeah, I think she's slow. I think she's slower because she's still getting into it. But it definitely looked good. Like her form looked good to me. Give Tatiana a break. She just came back from 4 years layoff. She'll keep improving. Yeah, she is improving. I thought she looked good for somebody that just came back to the weight class. For 4 years, she looked fine to me. Not trying to be Captain Obvious here, but maybe this is why Rose chose to move up to flyweight and at least have a strike, have a strikers other than get mauled by Tatiana at 115. That's possible. It is because she's fighting Manon. Manon's more of a striker, so maybe she would rather fight somebody that's going to give her style a chance more than somebody that's going to be in her chest because they didn't match her up with Tatiana. So yeah, man. Hold on. Yeah, but I think really for Andrade, it's just a matter of fighting down now and just taking on whoever's on the come up at this point. And yeah, that's about it. Or maybe just fight out her contract because she's have to put together a good sling of wins to even be back considered up in that realm of title shot worthy. Andrade versus Denise Gomes, yeah, that's not a bad fight. That ain't a bad fight. Definitely ain't going the distance. JP said Andrade was overrated. There was a time when she was, on her game and she was something scary, but as time has gone, time has passed her by, so is some of these other girls now. Man, she lucky she didn't have that fight with Manon back in September last year, man. That fight would have been a little bit, whew, little bit of a, woo. She lucky she got Lauren Murphy that time at 125. Because no, Andrade had like a herniated disc or something like that, so she had to pull out of the Manon fight. That would have been crazy for her, man. I probably would see her getting like knocked out with a head kick or something. James said Loma versus Michelle. Yeah, that's not a bad fight. Yeah, Michelle Waterson, Loma Labutni. How about Andrade versus Vanessa? Vanessa Demopoulos. Vanessa's actually fighting that Kanako Murata next. I don't know if Vanessa's ready for that one, man. I wouldn't put her. I wouldn't put Vanessa Demopoulos against Andrade. That's a hard one, man. That'd be a hard loss for Vanessa. I mean, Vanessa's good on the ground, but she gets hit easy. Yeah, Loma's small for the division, man. But yeah, y'all, good fight, good fight. Ephraim said like the ankle pick on Jessica worked tonight, but she forced it. The timing wasn't great, but if it works, it works. Yeah, it was like she was right there in the pocket, so she went for it. She went for it. She just went for it. Oh, JP said Molly's moving down to 115. Have Andrade fight her to get Andrade back in the win column. High Five said now Dern is motivated to fight Jessica Andrade. They better not do that. They said Stamina said Hardy's getting lumped up or she's getting thumped. She lucky. I'm telling you, the women they lucky, man. They lucky it's 3 rounds. They lucky it's 2-minute rounds and only 10 rounds for a championship fight. They're lucky it ain't 3 minute. They're lucky it ain't 12 3-minute rounds like men's championship fights. Let's just put it that way. Because if she getting beat that bad, if it was 3-minute rounds, she get stopped. Mojo said you're correct. Andrade might have suffered worse than recent if she fought Manon. That's what I was thinking, man. Because the way she was just eating body kicks tonight, and the way she would have been measuring on her, I think she probably would have got hurt. Stray says some big fights coming in. Lemos Suarez could be good as well. Yeah, if Lemos comes up short next in the next 2 weeks, then yeah. Oh, I ain't even watching that Sandhagen fight yet, man. I would just watch it on replay because I'm about to get off here. If people actually use their heads in this fight, it would be pretty obvious that Jessica was going to lose. Right. Anybody that uses their head on Jessica Andrade, she's gonna lose. Yeah, Lemos Suarez, that could be a good fight. So yeah, if Lemos loses the title shot, maybe she could fight Suarez, or if Wei Lee loses, we can still see that fight. But I think if Suarez says she wants to fight one more time this year, maybe November, December, I think McKenzie would be a good matchup. What fight should Macy Barber have next? Yeah, Chikagan. JP said I hope Rose gets smoked by Manon. Yeah, if Manon, I gotta go for Manon. Not even like even if I wasn't a fan of Manon, I'd rather her win because I think it's better for the division, man. I just think Manon is actually going for something right now. Rose, like we always say, is kind of up and down right now. We don't know, man. I don't know. Lolita says Serrano was piecing Hardy up. Man, I'm gonna have to pull this fight up. I can't find it though, man. High Five said Rose Tatiana's long overdue. Yeah, I'd rather see that fight, really. But I think the Manon Rose fight, it'd be better if Manon was to win because it's just better. It's just better for the division. He said he wants her to come in and ruin everything. He get a immediate title shot. And then what? Yeah, she does that, and then after that, what if she wins the belt? Then she don't fight for like a year. Everybody gonna be mad, man. That's a terrible plan, man. That's a terrible plan. That's an awful, awful plan. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Six said Rose gonna dance around. If she does that, man, she gotta make that adjustment and take her down. She's gonna have to be the big fighter and take her down. Everybody going for Rose now. If she holds that division up now, don't get mad. Y'all better still love her the same way. Like let's say if Rose does win this fight, all right? If Rose wins this fight and she gets the title shot and she wins the title and you don't see her for a long time, like you don't see a title fight again, I don't want to hear anybody complain. Everybody going for Rose, I don't want to hear anybody complain. Like if she does win all the way, she takes it all the way, becomes that flyweight flyweight championship. She wins that fight. She's the flyweight champion. Good. But if she does that and you don't see her fight for over like a year, y'all better stand by her in that. Six said Manon moves like Holly. I don't think so. I think just from like the eyes, it looks like she does, but I think her form is different. Like there's more power behind her kicks, and even behind like her overall choices. Like the way what she's doing is different. Like even her punches are different. Like, just to the regular eye, it looks like she's just bouncing around doing the same thing. But I can always kind of predict with what Holly's doing. But you see, Manon, she'll actually still go in for some takedowns, and she still will grapple. Even like in her early stages, she would still grapple more. Like she still would grapple in her clinch game. She's still like controlling and like landing shots on the inside. She still throws a few elbows, but I think Manon is a little bit more predictable there. Mojo said hijack the belt. Yep, that belt gonna be hijacked, man. Then Aaron won't get no title shot. It's all gonna be jacked up. Yeah, I think her kicks are definitely different too. She throws like her, the karate kick more, but she'll throw a much cleaner sequence, in my opinion. Dark Shadow said Rose destroys Val. Dang, I don't think so. If Rose beats Manon, she'll absolutely disappear for 13 months and then randomly get a title shot because Aaron won't be ready by a certain date. Dang, Ephraim went to the crystal ball on that one. He said, dang, he said she gonna be gone for 13 months. Nate and Paul fought yet? I'm not watching actually. I'm not gonna buy that pay-per-view. They Serrano and Hardy are still fighting though. Of course, I want Nate to win, but I don't know, man. I think he's gonna lay down for that one. Dark Shadow says Suarez is overrated. She beat 2 cans in a row, then submitted a washed up former champion. Nah, I don't think she's overrated. I still think there's some tests out there for her, but I think with her size in the division, I think she still overpowers a lot of girls with her wrestling. But eventually, you'll meet your match. Like I always thought, Joanna would be one that could handle Suarez when it comes down to style wise. But for the most part, these other girls, I think that wrestling would be too much for her. Marcus, yeah, and that's what I said before, Marcus too. I'm with you on that, man. Like Marcus said, Rose might not be as slick as we think since Andrade was able to catch her. Yeah, like that's what I said before. Like she can get hit. Like Rose has good footwork. She has decent footwork. In and out. But when it comes down to like upstairs or offense, she can get hit. Body, head. Carolina hit her. Tisha Torres hit her. Andrade hit her. Joanna hit her. So yeah, she can be hit. So she's dealing with another striker. I'm sure that she will get hit. Dang, Dark Shadow said Zhang Wei Li kills Tatiana Suarez. I don't know. I don't know what fashion does she do it in. Like Six said, crucifix, really? I don't know if she's that strong enough to keep Suarez down like that. Suarez be training hard, man, with these dudes too. I don't know, man. Gabby said, didn't Rose make 1 million for that Carla fight? Oh, did she? I didn't know that. Gabby said, would Whaley counter grapple Suarez? I think if she was forced to, like if she's forced to in the close quarters, I think she would. Dark Shadow said TKO on the ground. I'm trying to play it out in my head. Now, if you said TKO on the feet, I would believe you more. Like I would buy that. I could buy that. Whaley could land some good counter punches or even some good brawling shots, like some elbows standing up. But even head kicks, like Whaley could beat her to the punch. Like TKO on the feet, you see, I'm sold. I'm sold on that Dark Shadow. But on the ground, you mean like if she knocks her down from stand up and then just TKOs her on the ground, or like actual takedown and control? Jillian Roberts versus Suarez. I go with Suarez. Mojo said Tatiana is not overrated. No, she's not. A tall striker with some speed and hands, decent takedown defense could give her problems. Exactly, Mojo. And that spells Joanna. Luckily, Joanna's gone now, though. Luckily, Joanna's gone. But yeah, that's the style that I think would give Tatiana problems. Still think she beats most of these other girls. Dern, Rose, Whaley. Ooh, did I say that? Uh-oh. Zaman said Whaley needs to avoid wrestling, grappling with Tatiana. It should be clear. There was something else he said. He said Tatiana is stylistically all wrong for Whaley. Stamina says Serrano is playing with her food. There's no need for this to still be happening. Right. I mean, Serrano got some power. Just get her out of there, man. Takedown and control. Ooh, takedown and control. I'm gonna go back and watch some Whaley fights tonight, man. Like, well, I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna start with most recent, then I'm gonna go backwards. Then I'm gonna see what she still has kept from before to now. I'm gonna just kind of like do some studying. Now, Dark Shadow, if you say takedown ground control over Lemos, I could see that. Like Lemos has great jujitsu now. Don't get me wrong, she has great jujitsu, but I believe that like overall, physically, Whaley is stronger than Lemos in certain areas. But I think that Suarez is physically stronger than both of them. Like, and Suarez is much more experienced with the wrestling. Now I believe she would be too uh, too savvy for whatever she's gonna bring. She's been wrestling for so much longer. JJ's takedown defense was amazing. Yeah, her takedown defense was some of the best, man. Serrano beat Katie Taylor. She was robbed. I thought she edged that fight out. I thought Serrano edged that fight out over Katie Taylor. Dang, that fight was over a year ago now, right? Dang. They're supposed to fight again, but it got messed up, right? Katie Taylor lost, and it was done. Oh man, wow! Appreciate that, Mojo. Dang, Mojo with the 50 spot here. Dang, I gotta send. I think who else? I gotta send somebody else a t. I gotta send Mojo a T-shirt now. I got a T-shirt, man. Mojo, you still have my email address, right? I know I have your email address. Send me an address and send me your size. I'm gonna send you a T-shirt for that. Appreciate that. The 50 spot, man. Dang. When those come through, I appreciate that, man. Goes back into the channel anyways. Makes me enjoy doing this even more. I mean, I don't do it for money anyways. I mean, y'all know I be doing this anyway. I be getting on here doing this anyway. But yeah, do that, man. I'll send you a shirt, man. Sandhagen don't want a title shot. Dang. Yeah, definitely good to be back, my friend. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Yeah, Mojo was definitely one of the first pre-thousand people that was on here. Yeah, and I always appreciate you, man. Like I always remember some people who just come on here and have good conversation. Like we don't be arguing all the time. Just has really good input. Mojo, where's my man at? What's his name? Mark. He's taken a link before. I can't remember his last name though. There's a lot of Marks I know now. I know Nabash, my man Nabash, Mojo. You always have some good. Not saying everybody doesn't, but I'm just saying y'all don't always be arguing with people. Y'all always have good input though. Bluebird. I mean, we've had discussions before, just like about a particular fight. True here say you don't trust Robertson on the ground. Not against Suarez, I don't. I think it would be similar to Tyler Santos. I think it would be similar to the Tyler Santos fight or Miranda Maverick fight. Like Robertson, anytime she's fighting, some of these strikers or like girls that just aren't really like physically strong up top, they don't really have the upper body strength. I'm gonna pick Jillian Robertson. You know, same way she beat Molly McCann, Courtney Casey, Poliana Bateo, all of those girls like that. Yeah, I trust her to beat them. But like when it comes to like grapplers and wrestlers that are just like physically strong, Santos, Maverick, Suarez, those type of styles, or even like stand-up fighters like JJ Aldridge that have good takedown defense, I'm gonna pick those girls. But I trust her ground game on the other, yeah, that level of girls, but like not Suarez. Yeah, Two Beasts is okay. I've been talking to Two Beasts, but shout out to Two Beasts, yeah. But Mark, I haven't heard from him. I guess he's busy, but yes, he's around. Kel Quest, what's up? He says so. Yan gets Whaley Lamos winner and Suarez Dern for the title eliminator. Yep, that would be nice. Hopefully they play it out that way. Easy said, I actually think Tatiana would eat Jillian up on the feet. Dang. He said she would actually whoop her on the feet before she submitted her. No, I added that, but still, same thing. Easy E, man. Now, every time, well, you told me last time, Easy, you were a Bone fan, but every time I was saying your name, I kept thinking of Bone because I think of Easy E, Like every time I say the name now, I'm always thinking just Bone. Every time I hear his name, Easy E. I'm all, like I've always associated, I know Easy E was like NWA and he was a solo artist by himself, but every time I think of Easy E's name or hear his name, I always associate it with Bone. I mean, it's pretty much for life now because he he signed them and he put them out there. All right, side question. Easy, what's your favorite Bone album? I mean, that's the only form of rap I can't stop listening to. Like, I don't listen to any other rap too much anymore, but that's the only group I'll still listen to. Six said Hardy looking like God of War with that cut across her forehead. Wow, that girl going in with brain damage, man. Ephraim said Gabby Prime, JJ Champ, or perennial contender. Still, if we're talking Prime. Oh man, you right on the money, Easy. I was just about to say that too. Yeah, Art of War for me too. Like East 99, definitely classic, but I kind of outgrew it. Maybe because maybe because of the content of that album. I'm not really into the whole. I mean, of course, Art of War, they had some hardcore stuff there, but it just had like a mature sound, and it was a lot of songs, a lot of good songs. Yeah, Art of War, that's my favorite too. Art of War definitely my favorite album. Of course, East 99, yeah, it's the classic album. First of the Month is like probably one of my top songs by them of all time. But when you talk at Art of War, that was a dope, dope album. Thomas said Aaron and Tatiana are the best grapplers in WMMA by far. Yeah, Aaron, nobody's touching Aaron with like pure jujitsu. They really came into their own on Art of War. Yeah, I believe that too. There was the best. I think the best sound. I think. But yeah, I'm gonna get up off here now. I think we'll talk tomorrow. We're gonna talk about some other fights and stuff like that that's going on because we are 2 weeks away from the big championship fight, the big title fight. But I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. Again, appreciate y'all and shout out to everybody in the chat, especially Mojo there. Like I said, Mojo, just drop me that size, man, shirt size, and I'm gonna hit you up, man. I appreciate you. And yeah, so hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. And that's all I ask. If you do that, I keep on getting on here talking WMMA. Even when some of y'all like to try to bug me and stuff, talking about how I should run my channel and stuff. None of y'all are in here tonight, but I'm talking about some of the ones that like to bug me. I'll still keep on doing it just for that fact. Just for that matter, whenever you say certain things about me just to try to troll me or whatever, it don't really bother me. I think it's funny. That's when I get on the channel more. That's when I tend to get on the channel even more. Like when you start bugging me or trying to bug me or troll me, I'm gonna keep popping up. I'll start doing a video every 2 hours just for that matter. And it's going to always be about the subject that really peels your nerves. Mojo said, thanks, Con, for all you do. Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, me with the big ego, man. But with that, man, I got a big ego, man. I'm going to hold back. I was going to say something else with that, but I ain't even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to hold back on that joke. But with that, I'm out, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.